Hello, and welcome to the actual finals. This is game 2 of Larke versus mCon. mCon won the first game in about 4 minutes, so I'm not going to bother casting that because it was just a little silly 4-pool, I believe, into a 6-pool or something like that, and then everyone died. So here we go. We have a Zerg versus Zerg. Larke being the red Zerg. I'll do the fancy name little thingy there. Very nice indeed. And voila. Zerg versus Zerg. Now, mCon, of course, is a Masters or Neo Masters player. And we have Larke being a Diamond Zerg. So, Zerg versus Zerg always, by the way, on Daybreak, of course, as you've seen the map, there you go. And Zerg versus Zerg, always a very, very difficult matchup, a very stressful one, because losing a single drone can actually spell defeat if you have matched opponents. So we actually will see, so the first game was over rather quickly with a little bit of a rush, so I don't think we're going to see this now. Conveni has a bit of a psychological advantage. He has got one game up on Larke already. So we will see. So right now, APM wise, you can see actually not that high in terms of spam anymore for Vani here. He has that spawning pool first. Of course, we're not going to see any fast expansions, just as I said that. We see 200. We do see Larke going for that fast expansion. So even on this map, still a bit risky. Especially because of Zerg versus Zerg and the fact that there was a rush game going on earlier. So, right, fine. I'm not the judge. Got the scouting drone now coming up. We have so the pool is first. Now we're going to see that expansion. So Vani a bit more safe, not as greedy, plopping down that one. So we do hopefully see the spawning pool coming up now. Yep, there you go. So a bit of a gamble, and that's going to get spotted, of course, because the progress of the hatchery will be exposed to that overlord, and we might see some harassment. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too late. That spawning pool is very late indeed. So, of course, no drone scouts because they're too costly. We've got the first extractor going down now. Let's see in terms of income. We've got 16 to 18. Of course, a little bit of an econ boost there because of the early hatchery and the fact that the extractor is now being done. Alright, so extractor down, as well as spawning pool popping. So really, the queen's going to be a lot earlier for mCon, so his production is going to be slightly up. So here's the hatchery transfers of drones. And what are we going to see in the production tab here now? More drones. And now the queen's being built for Larke, 2 at once, and the second queen going to be a bit later from Conveni. Queen is out, spawning pool. We've got a 100 gas, and gas has stopped, so we're going to keep that 100, especially for your metabolic boosts, or maybe. Yeah, there you go, metabolic boosts. Alright, we've got the extractor here pumping gas as well. Almost 100 now. Probably going to see the same thing. I think maybe, I don't know who we could say is in. I mean, APM is actually quite close together, only 30 difference. Well, in a micro fight that might make the difference, but okay, Queen coming off now to kill that overlord. That was unfortunate. And we've got the first scouting Zerglings running around here as well. A little bit of a Zergling tussle. Here comes another queen. So 3 queens of the start. Still going to be difficult to deny any early link pressure. Speed's almost done here. Production wise, we do see the Zerglings now being produced and the Baneling nest. Not opting for the roaches straight off, so first some Baneling battles. Well, a lot of things selected and 2 of them are Zerglings. Creep tumors down. And here comes the Rojan, so Larke is going to skip those Banelings, but this might be, he's got a lot banked now, waiting for those roaches probably, and just going to produce a mass of them, but I don't know if it's going to be in time. We've got Baneling Nest setting up. It's almost done, so in time for these to morph right in front of the door here. Unless, yeah, there's the 2 queens, 3 queens now blocking everything off. But oh dear, that's unfortunate. They're hitting the drone line. The 2 extractors, that's quite a lot actually. We've got still no roaches being built. And the Zerglings do get taken care of, but they do quite a bit of... yeah, a lot of units now. Let's see, harvesters. How do I see harvesters lost? I forgot. Resources. Spending units, units lost. I don't know anymore. Effective EPM, alright. So we've got 18 Zerglings and the 6 Banelings being morphed. They will be spotted going out. Here are the Banelings waiting. We have a lot of... oh no. Do we have roaches yet? We don't have roaches. He built Zerglings. This is going to be in a spire. Oh dear. Here comes the first attack, the first Baneling. There's a lot of Zerglings here now coming in. And not a lot to defend this with. Needs to be really careful. The Banelings come in and take care of all of this. Oh, this is going to be disastrous. One of the Banelings get taken care of. The drone's going to retreat. Oh, the queens are out of position, going to get taken care of. And nothing here. This is disastrous. He got all of that money, but did not spend it on roaches. But somehow, bringing off the drones, the Zerglings do get killed. But income-wise, look at that. 20 behind now. 20 drones behind. That's quite terrible, actually. But the macro hatch. But why didn't he have roaches? He had the roach then. It's here. Had all of those minerals, all of that supply, but chose to build Zerglings. That's how you lose games with little things. Well, little. It's quite gigantic, actually. The Spire also. A little behind, actually. So Larke does have one up on the Spire. And he has about, well, resources for 5. If he's got a little bit more. But is he producing them already? Yeah, he's got 6 now being produced. And he just has to wait for that Overlord to pop so he can build some more. And right now that Spire is still building, but a lot of Spore Crawlers already, and the 3rd base is already up. Spore Crawlers everywhere. A lot of Spore Crawlers. So he will have that initial advantage. Oh, the Zerglings again managing to sneak past, but the Mutalisks are here. That's going to reveal them though. And yeah, so he needs the pressure with this now, because he lost... Again, we'll show you 30 drones difference. This is disastrous. Drones need to die, and they need to die quickly. Not overlords, drones. That's not going to set him back at all. But there's a lot of overlords in the midfield here, actually. He's going to split them up now. No, he's not going to kill that one. And that's going to still not bring him in the red. Only a couple of Mutalisks now. Taking care of the first one, splitting up his Mutalisks. That's not a good idea at all. Where are the others? The others are still in the midfield. He needs to focus them, and he needs to do damage with these now before the gap becomes insurmountable, which I am afraid is already the case, because the resources, he's up 1,000 resources right now. So it doesn't really matter if he loses these Mutalisks, and especially not if the splits that ban. In terms of units, there are 12 Mutalisks, but that's going to change. So he's got half the Mutalisks, but he's going to retreat with them instead of attacking. This is not good. This is just a bad decision. He should have Spine Crawlers here. He should have Roaches here, something to actually keep these guys at bay, but no. He's got all of these Mutalisks now, and boom, just like that, Larke has lost the Mutalisk battle. He's got... Vayne now has so much more. He's got 4 more. And no damage has been done in all that time that the advantage was there. And just going to allow his Mutalisks to get caught off guard. It's going to lose even more. This is not good. So a couple of categorical mistakes here. Evolution Chamber still has to be made for Spore Crawlers. And that's just the difference. He had the opportunities. He had some big opportunities. He had the Roaches. He had the Mutalisks. He didn't have the Roaches. He had the Mutalisks. And utilized neither advantage. And there we are, 21-8. And that is going to be the final push. All these Mutalisks getting taken care of. The Queens and GG coming from Larke. And that means that Veni is indeed the victor for the BWF LAN tournament. He beat Saul before in the semi-finals and then went on to win the entire tournament. So sorry for that mix-up. It was hard acquiring the replay. So anyway, thanks for watching and bye-bye.